Welcome guys. This is going to be a new set of videos of of celebrate of celebrating 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's going to be involving the TV shows and of course the films as well. So it's going to be awesome. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's going to be impactful. And this is going to be my top five best moments of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, of like film and TV. My favourite moments of film and TV. So enjoy. This is going to be like a podcast video. So enjoy, guys, and cue my title sequence. Enjoy. Welcome to my first bunch of videos of celebrating 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Cheers. Cue the title sequence. Go. Bye. Welcome guys, hello Marvel fans, and welcome to my podcast series of celebrating 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and if you want to join my podcast series of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, of my videos, comment down below, and if you want to join when my next video is going to be up. So this video is going to be my top 5 moments of the MCU, of like film and TV. So first of all, it's going to be a film of the MCU. So number 5 is going to be my number 5 top. Number 5 is going to be when my favourite moment is of film wise is Avengers Age of Ultron. Is when Jarvis turned into Vision, of Paul Bettany, of the first glimpse of Vision, which was extraordinary, and of course with Thor trying to attack him, it was like the most great moment of the MCU, of like Avengers Age of Ultron, and of course creating Age of Ultron as well. And it was one of my favourite movie moments of 10 years of Marvel Cinematic Universe. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed this film, Age of Ultron. That's why I picked number 5. And of course, this part of number 5, my other favourite moment of number 5 of Avengers Age of Ultron, is where Vision picks up Thor's hammer, and everyone's shocked at that. It was so good. It was so good and amazing. So that was my number 5 moment of MCU. Next up, number 4. So there was plenty of moments of TV moments of MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, over to like Agent Shield, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist of Netflix, bringing out a bunch of new Marvel shows, and of course we had Agent Shield first. So I'm picking my favourite moment of MCU, of TV wise, is was it season season 3? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was season 3. The season 3, the season 3 finale, where this was my favourite moment of Agent Shield. The season 3 finale, where it was a comeback of Agent Carter talking to Captain America, and it's with Lincoln and Daisy talking together, and of like saying goodbye together, and of course, and of course, um, that was my favourite moment of. I cried when Lincoln died and Hive died. Of course, Grant Ward, aka Hive, is one of my favourite characters of Agent Shield. Really enjoyed him as really enjoyed him as playing him as Hive. Of course, the actor who plays Grant Ward, and I'm glad he came back in season 4. But yeah, that was my. This is number 4, guys. That's my favourite moment of Agent Shield, where they had that moment, Daisy and Lincoln, and it was so good. It was so good, and I cried when them two died. That moment they shared together, Lincoln and Hive, and it was so amazing and emotional. And yeah, R.I.P. Lincoln, and we said goodbye to Luke Mitchell, and the one who plays Grant, I forgot his name. I forgot his actor's name, but yeah, we said goodbye to Lincoln and Hive, and it was an emotional moment for me of loving Agent Shield for a long time, and yeah, so yeah, that's number 4. Up next, number 3, boy. So, my number 3 moment of the movie, of Marvel Cinematic Universe, of the movies, was Captain America. Was Captain America Civil War, when we found out that, when Tony finds out that Bucky killed Tony's parents, and I was shocked about it. It was one of my favourite moments of the film, when I was shocked about it when Tony found out that he killed his parents, Bucky, and we found out some of what happened when Bucky was there, and yeah, and it was a shock moment from Tony, and he wanted to. And we had a big battle between Tony, Bucky, and Captain America, and I loved the line of Captain America saying, I can do this all day. And this is my prediction: if Captain America dies in Infinity War or Avengers 4, I want his final line to be, I can do this all day. That will be a magical moment for the MCU, saying goodbye to our iconic Marvel character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that's one of my favourite moments of Captain America Civil War. I had other favourite moments from Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3, but yeah. I loved that bit, that favourite scene with Bucky, Tony finding out that Bucky killed his parents. So on to number 2. So my number 2 moments of the TV wise of the MCU of TV wise on Netflix, my favourite moment of season 2 of Marvel's Daredevil was that bloodbath between Fisk and Castle, where Castle had to the prison scene where Castle had to kill fight all the prisoners and Fisk. That was my favourite moment of season 2 of Marvel's Daredevil, where when Castle gets attacked in the prison by Fisk, and of course Castle need to still watch Marvel's Punisher. Need to catch up, and then I can review it for you guys. But yeah, it was a great moment of Marvel's Daredevil season 2. Season 2 is one of my favourite. That was my favourite moment of Castle fighting these prison guards and the prisoners, and it was bloody bath of it was just a bloodbath after that, and it was covered in blood. Castle was covered in blood, and it was like, whoa, this is the best moment of Marvel's Daredevil at the moment. But yeah, this was my favourite moment of TV wise of Marvel's Daredevil, and yeah, I did have other moments from Jessica Jones. That was one of my favourite. There was one favourite moment of Jessica Jones, but yeah, this was my all-two favourite moment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Punisher in prison, with the guy trying to fight off the prisoners, and of course of Fisk, and yeah, it was great. So, you want to know what's my number one moment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let's find out, guys. Yes. So, my number one moments. So, my number one moment of... my number one moment of MCU, guys. Of movie-wise. Of my number one moment. It has to be... All of the MCU movies are all my favourite. Like Thor, Captain America, and the Avengers movies, Ant-Man and that. But my favourite Marvel character is Spider-Man. And my favourite moment of Spider-Man Homecoming is... Oh, there's a lot of moments of Spider-Man Homecoming I can choose. Is where my favourite moment of Spider-Man Homecoming is where Tony asks him to join the Avengers, and with the Iron Spider suit. That was like, he shouldn't have accepted. Then Pepper Potts came in, like, see, I didn't know Pepper Potts was going to be in it, and it was like, what's Pepper Potts? Jesus. And yeah, that was my favourite moment of Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is my favourite Marvel character, and I had to pick. I know there was loads of moments of Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I was going to pick one moment from Thor Ragnarok, but it was recent, Thor Ragnarok, but yeah, this is my favourite moment of MCU. Number one is Spider-Man Homecoming. So yeah, is when we see the first look at the Iron Spider suit, and when I was in the cinema, I was like, oh, the Iron Spider suit was sick, and of course Tony asking him to join the Avengers, and he said no, and then we see the post credit and see at the end you see Mary Jane, no, his aunt coming in, and he's got his mask off and said, holy, and then it ended as like, yes. I still want to know in Spider-Man Homecoming who bought the Avengers Tower. Fantastic Four. What? Who said that? Joking. But yeah, that was my number one favourite moment of Marvel Cinema Universe. I know I had many in my in my list, but that was my ultimate favourite moment of MCU. So, hope you enjoyed that, guys. See you soon for another fantastic video. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed my top 5 moments of MCU, guys, of like TV and film. Comment down below what other Marvel Cinematic of celebrating 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Comment down below what video should I do next. Click the subscribe button if you're new around here. Click the bell button if you get a notification when I upload. And yeah, comment down below and what should I do next of celebrating 10 years of the Marvel of MCU. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give us a big thumbs up. Comment down below and what is your favourite what is your top 5 MCU moments of TV and film of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I had loads. I had to pick 5. So, and then keep on subscribing, and I want to reach 2k subs by the end of this month and 10k at the end by the summer. Keep on subscribing to my channel and see you soon. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.